Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess, and this is Garden 25, Sow It, Grow It, an open collaboration through the month of September, and we are late into August. And the heat index yesterday was 106. I don't know what it's going to be today. I got out here late, y'all, so I don't know how much gardening I'm going to get done today, but I did bring my basket to try to harvest a little bit of some of the peppers and maybe the okra. We're going to allow the green beans to go to seed. So whatever's remaining on those vines will go to seed for me. And I'll probably leave some okra pods to go to seed as well as we wind down our garden season. So let's go into the garden and see what we have growing. We have a couple of butterflies out here. We have a monarch variety right there and a black swallowtail. I'm going to walk over here and check the carrots because that's where we had our little caterpillar the last time I was out here. So let's just see if we have a chrysalis over in here or anything that shows to be something of that effect. And I do need to get out here and do some harvesting soon. And let me see what I see. I see where the little baby has been eating, but I am not seeing the chrysalis. Let's check one of these carrots. They are not getting very big, but at least we have carrots growing. And I can see the whole of that one. So we may find the chrysalis in a future video. I was hoping to gather it and put it in a little jar and maybe capture it coming out of the chrysalis. Let's look closer at our flowers. They are gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me grab my stick. Sorry about that, folks. So these are the zinnias. Look at the color. Just beautiful. And I've seen a few more hummingbirds over here. And of course the butterflies and the bees. Our lavender and our rosemary is not doing well. I don't know if we'll ever be able to grow this. We're going to leave them and see if they come back next year. Hopefully they do. We do have a couple of marigolds, or at least one marigold right there. And they are full of flowers, but they haven't all flowered out yet. And of course, the weeds. This year has been a year of weeds and bugs. There's a beautiful yellow butterfly. Don't forget, Scarecrow 25 will be coming up in October. Still producing strawberries. Look at that, the blooms. And I got a little strawberry right there. A lot of cayenne peppers out here. Just load it down. And we'll probably pick these this evening because it is awful hot out here right now. Let's get over here to the bell peppers and see what we have. We are loaded with bell peppers. We've got some out here ready to pick. Let's see. Beautiful bell peppers. So we're getting a lot of bell peppers out front. Our citronella is hanging on. I'll be talking about my herbs and my garden in an upcoming collaboration video. These are the Tabascos and that hybrid banana pepper. More of the Tabascos. They are beautiful. Banana peppers and more cayenne. I'll tell you what, I don't think we're going to need any peppers for next year. We have had an abundant harvest of peppers this year. We've got some empty containers that have died back. That's where the rosemary was and where the chamomile was. This is our oregano, and it's doing very well. And my husband got out here yesterday and broke the lawnmower trying to mow down all of these weeds. Our highway trimmer is down, but I have to be able to get into the garden. And we're going to be doing things a lot different next year. So I'm not going to walk all the way down and through there, but I do have some turmeric growing in one of those weedy buckets along with the Vicks plant. The ivy has done very well along with the sedum in that pot, and I'm so glad that I've got those planters now that I can plant other things in. This flower bed eventually is going to be torn apart and moved. I don't know when, maybe we can get to it this fall, but we definitely need to move it away from the house. My house plants are doing well. I haven't come out here and watered these once this summer. I let God do the watering, and that is an aloe vera, and it is a blooming aloe vera. This is a type of cactus. I did lose my hens and chickens, however. I did have something grow in the wagon. The delphinium did not come up. However, I do believe I've got some phlox coming up, and this is that rose moss there. Beautiful yellow and orange blooms, by the way, and I think one of them is going to be red. So this, I'll give some fresh soil to this winter on top, and maybe they'll survive the winter and come back next year. There's the last of the coxcomb. And my naked ladies came out, and I didn't get out here in time to film them. They're so pretty when they show up. We have rabbits in our garden, and the signs are all over the place. Rabbit pellets. I'm back in the wild goose pea area. The peas are really starting to take off, and I'm harvesting a few pods here and there from the ones we planted this spring. Some of them are just now starting to come up, and others have not come up. So it was really the luck of the draw with those seeds, but I'll have fresh seed for next year. And the leftover seed I have, we can eat, so there's no waste. Let me grab this pea right here, if I can get it out. There we go. So they are not real heavy producers. That way we can get some green beans to plant next year. Now these are the Louisiana purple pod green beans. And I want a lot of seed because I plan on sharing some seed with some of my friends and neighbors. Taller tunnel, shorter tunnel, taller tunnel. And there's our little bird's nest. This place has made me so happy this year. This was my happy place in the garden. It was also a shady area I could go if I got overheated. My husband cut down some of the beans out here. He left these because these are producing. These are the lady cream peas. And we still have our mammoth tomatoes here. Although we have missed some. I see some red in there. Can y'all see the red? Here's our okra. It's about 8 feet or maybe 9 feet tall now. And I do need to get out here and collect some pods off of this okra. And y'all can see blooms. And okra pods. My husband's been doing pretty good keeping up with the okra for me. He usually does it in the evening. However, he had a very busy weekend. Our hyssop is going to seed. I've got lemon balm back there. This is the catnip. And a little butterfly decided to visit. Where's the butterfly at? There it is. I love the butterflies. They're great pollinators. So we also have sweet jalapenos and hot jalapenos out here, bouquet, hot peppers. Let me be careful where I'm walking at. Citronella here. The tansy has gone to seed, and my husband has cut down all the beans back here. You may see a bean pod or two hanging out. The reason he cut it down is we just could not get in there with too many weeds and too many chances of snakes. So we chose not to collect those this year, but the rabbits have been enjoying them. We still have our Amish paste back here and some more of our wild goose peas. So we've been collecting the pods off those as we see them. And of course, that is too weedy for me to walk through. But this is the last of our garden area. I'm not sure what this plant is. Bright yellow flowers. That's the leaves. So if anybody knows what that is, let me know. It might be a medicinal, but we have it all in this area. Let me get out of this part of the garden. Last view of the Victory Garden. It's too hot for me today. Last view of the front garden. Looking much better. Still got weeds. Oh, before I go, say a little prayer for hubby. He got stung yesterday. Hey friends, thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you for the many comments, the likes, the friendships, and for sharing this content out. Take a moment and watch all of the advertisements because that is how I get monetized and get paid. I appreciate each and every one of you for your time and your patience. And y'all, I have this special content over here I think you might like.